You know the deal. I give you a match, you say yes or no. No need to discuss anything else.
Is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hector Flores from New York. Weighing in at 232 pounds, the Archetype.
Talking to you is the least favorite part of my job, so make this quick. Yeah.
Once admired, now feared, the archetype. The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hector Flores from New York. Weighing in at 232 pounds, the Archetype.
The Archetype.
Here comes a man. The ringside area is surrounded with tables, as it will take putting your opponent through a table to win this match.
There are few things more satisfying than finally hearing a superstar go through a table.
Oh, what a club.
Oh, just clobbering away here.
Enziguri to the floor. Climbing to the top rope here. Flying all the way to the outside.
They just put their body on the line, and look at how it paid off. Look at that.
Absolutely unreal. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Apollo moved at the right time. Set up an electric hammer. Here come those big punches.
Fighting desperately to find a way out, and they do.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. There's a lot of risk involved in a tables match. How do you overcome that sort of danger, Corey?
Well, it's all about timing, Cole. You have nanoseconds to react in a tables match. Seeing that clearly determines who walks out the victor here.
Apollo isn't being given any room to recover.
Yeah, Apollo needs to reassess his strategy.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He slipped out the way there. Ooh, evades the attack.
From the apron, beautiful springboard moonsault.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big.
Living dangerously to get the upper hand.
Apollo moved at the right time.
Unloads with the boot. And this attack has him looking powerless.
Just letting himself get run over now.
Diamond-plated steel coming at you. Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Has avoided suffering the worst a tables match has to offer up to now.
From the middle rope. Wow! With the ropes to the floor.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
Grabs a hold of the pump.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Cruz won't withstand that.
Setting up for something here. Crashing down hard. Apollo isn't being given any room to recover.
Yeah, Apollo needs to reassess his strategy.
Gets lifted into position. Body planted into the steps.
Gnarly landing there. Those steps are dented. Oh, look!
Good Lord, taking flight.
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off.
Perched up top. Whoa, look out. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Face first into the ring post.
Steel stairs to the face. Cruz Cruz's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Cruz is having trouble fighting back. Well, time to get out of Dodge, as our announce desk is assuredly not long for this world.
Cruz with retaliation. Crucial turnaround here because Apollo was falling behind.
Yeah, Cruz able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Onto the steps! You gotta be kidding me!
That's gotta end things. How can anyone move after that?
Chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
Momentum is completely in his corner now.
Managing to tap into something that has really turned the odds in his favor here.
What is he doing here? Oh no, get down from there! Get down from there! You don't have to do this!
Opponent softened up, and this could be painful! Big suplex off the announce table to the floor.
A reversal. Well scouted. Crucial turnaround here because Apollo was falling behind.
Yeah, Cruz able to stop that surge dead in its tracks. Oh my gosh!
Tossed back into the ring.
Ow. Ah, a big boot.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
The Muay Thai training really showing off here.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Slingshot themselves through the ropes into a clothesline.
With that kendo stick.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Cruz resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Cruz is having trouble fighting back.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Now might be a good time to think about leaving, guys.
Diamond-plated steel coming at you.
Standing his opponent up on our guess what he's gonna do.
Standing precarious.
Turns it around. Crucial turnaround here because Apollo was falling behind.
Yeah, Cruz able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Taking flight.
And completely missed the mark.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
You gotta love what we're seeing here tonight.
Just an incredible display from them. Oh, the reversal by Apollo Cruz.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
Resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Apollo needs to reassess his strategy.
Bang! Crucial counter there. He connects with a counter.
Oh! We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary. Everything he can do to create space here.
Firm control.
Connects with the boot.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oh, that'll cave a lung in.
You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was the sound of bones shattering. focused on Apollo. Firm control. Oh, God, what a shot to the face. Caught in a bad spot.
Might have knocked the fifth loose with that. That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
And he gets set back into the ring. On the shoulders and a slam. Up the rope he goes. From the top. Diving foot stomp. Brutal. Cruz' resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Cruz is having trouble fighting back. Flying in like a missile.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. He's been outsmarted here. Caught with a clothesline.
Kick directly to the back.
Absorbing a ton of offense here. He needs to figure out a way to be more aggressive. Oh, my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb. Hitting. Uh-oh.
Oh. Slingshot themselves through the ropes. What a clothesline. Looking to get airborne here.
Taking off.
Diving forearm smash.
Moonsault.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Super kick.
He's marking the X on the target now. Cruz won't withstand that.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
Apollo isn't being given any room to recover.
Yeah, Cruz is having trouble fighting back.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable. Crucial turnaround here because Apollo was falling behind.
Could be a change of fortunes for Cruz.
Getting him into the corner. Ooh. Bang! Here we go.
A slingshot cross body.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Crushing the knee there.
And he just continues to dish out punishment here.
It seems like he's tapped into some of that proverbial adrenaline in his soul.
Reigns down at elbow. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Cruz might just have finished things.
Taking things back into the ring.
Cruz won't withstand that. Off the ropes and connected with that springboard, man.
He's setting the table up.
This won't end well.
I do not like where this is headed for him.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow. Here is your winner. Say what you want about the shift in attitude. This version of the archetype gets results.
Yeah, but let's see how many bridges he's willing to burn before it catches up to him, if it ever does.
Talking to you is the least favorite part of my job, so make this quick. Yes or no?
He's not the man we remember, but the archetype is here. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hector Flores from New York, weighing in at 232 pounds. The A promising, high-flying talent.
Yeah, man who has finally found that aggression it takes to break through.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Berto, what? Getting underway here with Berto.
The thing about Berto is that he acts like he's all that, and his chest is puffed out. But he's kind of right. I mean, this guy can fly. He can strike fast. He's the real deal.
Yeah, whether you want to admit it or not, Berto is very impressive inside the ring.
But across the way is a man who's rededicated his focus. Someone who's been spending extra time training and scouting for his competition.
Very quick to show how prepared they are.
And boom! A huge splash from up top.
Counter on Berto pays off.
A little sizzle before the stake.
And he counters. Caught that and reversed it.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Counter on Berto pays off.
Precision punch.
Vicious blow to the back of the neck. Counter from Berto.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up.
Berto avoids the offense.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Hold on. Trying to steal one here. And he breaks the count quickly.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Catapulting down on the opponent.
Textbook moonsault.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
A stomp to the gut turns things around.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon. And he evades sudden, swift and brutal impact.
On the shoulders and a slam. Looking to go up high. Perched up top. Climbing knee drop. And Berto now finding himself on the wrong side of momentum.
Berto's strategy isn't working how he wanted.
Heading back into the ring now.
Forearm on point. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be
From the middle rope.
Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Everything
retaliates with a counter. Spear! This is troublesome for Berto.
Mistiming with that springboard.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Counter from Berto. Berto might be waking up.
And now's his chance to get back into this thing.
Legs caught.
Both sides have an answer to every piece of offense. Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Super kick. It could be all over. He kicks out with force.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Bam. Super kick.
Call him disrespectful. I'll call him bold. In your face and unafraid.
This could do it.
Launching. Diving thrust kick. A vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied. And this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent.
Taking off from the ropes.
Spear! This is troublesome for Berto.
We are seeing these men leaving it all on the line. No stone being left unturned. Everything the body can give is being brought to the table. Oh! Using the ropes.
Springboard misses the target.
What a clothesline!
And Berto now finding himself on the wrong side of momentum.
But Berto cannot let this flourish derail him.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
Needed a midsection and a kick to the back.
Connected with the axe handle. Ooh! Goes for the kick, but it is caught. And dragon screw leg whip.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Berto needed.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Berto. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
That knee to the gut.
Just a display of command and control from him.
It's been a suffocate.
Maybe not, maybe not.
Oh my God! He just kicked out by a fraction of a... Berto in the line of fire.
Oh, pure malice behind that Michinoku driver.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Impaled by a spear.
That has to be the one that ends this.
And that'll finally do it. What a victory. Here is your winner,
A win like this one makes it easy to see why the Archetype is trying to set a new, darker standard for himself and this roster.
That was not competition. That was precision violence carried out on his terms.
You've been having a blast out there, huh? Picking on people who aren't on your level. Someday someone's gonna put you in your place. Maybe today's that day.
It's the man who's been terrorizing SmackDown. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hector Flores from New York, weighing in at 232 pounds,
R-Truth is here to stop the archetype.
Y'all know what time it is. This is what we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up?
Ever since the archetype returned to WWE, he's been on a rampage, picking apart the SmackDown locker room, one by one.
No offense to their opponents, but if you haven't noticed, he's not exactly targeting the top of the card.
Are you calling the archetype a bully? You might want to be careful how you choose your words, or you'll be the one with your arm on the wrong side of some steel steps. Taking the one count might have been wise here.
Snapmare could set something else up.
A vicious boot. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Snapmare. R-Truth is getting picked apart right now.
R-Truth has run into a roadblock. Oh, the high risk does not pay off.
Boom! And a big boot.
Error there.
Slingshot themselves through the ropes.
What a clothesline.
I'll tell you what's up now. R-Truth is having some tough hits thrown his way.
To be expected, nobody enters a match risking it all.
Oh, went big and pays for it.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's... Watch out.
Big double axe handle right there.
Oh, my goodness. Moonsault from the apron.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. And he's going to the top.
From the top. Kick connects from the top. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again. A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Bam. Super kick.
This could be it. He could be putting him away here.
R-Truth in big time jeopardy.
2. And that'll do it. Unfortunately, not the outcome R-Truth or the WWE Universe wanted.
Hang on, this isn't over.
Is this what I think it is?
We're going to see another arm fractured, courtesy of the archetype.
What the hell is that?
This must be what he was referring to when he said he was going to bury everyone in WWE.
Don't do it, come on.
The United States Champion is here to put an end to this.
Jey Uso from behind.
And Flores needs a super kick.
They're in full retreat mode now.
The archetype was picking on the SmackDown roster, and now finally someone has stepped up to stop him.
This is a showdown I can't wait to see.
Hey, Archetype, ever since you came back, I've been watching you. Yeet. First, you got stomped by Braun. Then you went to the PC and pretended like you were putting in the work. Yeet. Then you show up here on SmackDown and start attacking people, showing your true colors. Yeet. This whole time you've been picking on people who aren't at your level. But now, you're stepping up to someone who's main event.
Yeet? Hold up. Are you saying I'm not main event?
Truth. I'm trying to make a point here.
I'm just saying, I've competed in main events. I've been on a show main event. I've even been on events in Maine. I have my own catchphrase too. Neat.
Like I was saying, Archetype, if you got something to prove, the United States champion is standing right here. Show up next week, Goose. You can even bring your little shovel. Don't matter, as long as you face me in the ring.
And I'll be out there too, because I'm also main event. Neat.
Yeet.
Jey Uso should have never got involved in our business. I can't wait for you to put him in his place next week.
I can't wait for him to get what's coming either. But I'm not gonna face Jey in the ring. You are.
What do you mean?
I have some important business to take care of.
But R-Truth said he'll be in Jay's corner. It'll be 2-on-1.
Is that a problem for you? If you can't handle it, I can always go find someone who can.
No, I can do it.
Good. This is an opportunity for you to step up.
That's not the Archetype. It's Hector Flores.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores!
It's main event Jey Uso, accompanied by main event R-Truth.
Accompanied by main event R-Truth, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE United States Champion,
Jey Uso has got to be frustrated as this match gets underway. He had no idea he'd be facing Hector Flores.
And now he can take out all his frustrations on Hector. Flores was pretty much thrown to the wolves by his so-called friend.
That's where you got it wrong, Booker. The Archetype is not friends with anyone. This is all transactional. And I, for one, think there's more going on here. I would not be surprised if there's another swerve coming for Jey Uso. Flores with some agility.
From the heavens, splash from the top. And Flores has earned the upper hand here.
Can Jey Uso with
Blast.
Oh, catches nothing but air, man.
able to slip out of that situation?
The Archetype's last
taking off. Oh, man, did you see the height on that?
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Whip back into the ring. Flores way up high. Lift off. Ooh. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. Oh, what a shot. And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Yeah, Hector is really grinding the opposition down.
Hector with the Irish whip, but Jay hangs on and lands a super kick.
Hector Flores is in trouble here.
He was in trouble the second he got put in this match.
Jey Uso hits this, and it's over. That'll do it.
Jey Uso has defeated Hector Flores in a resounding victory.
This might be bittersweet for Jey Uso. Yeah, he got the win, but he didn't get his hands on the archetype.
This will have to do for now.
It doesn't look like main event R-Truth and Jey Uso are too upset about it.
Sorry I couldn't make our match tonight, Jay. But as you can see, I had some other business to take care of. Isn't that right, Rikishi?
Oh, come on, man. What are you doing?
I'm here because actions have consequences, Jay. You interfered with me at work, so I took things home.
My God.
I think we're done here.
In all my years covering WWE, that was one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen.
The so-called archetype has dug himself to an all-new low.
I'd ask what the hell you were thinking attacking a WWE Hall of Famer at their home, but I already know the answer. You weren't thinking at all.
That's where you're wrong, Aldous. Maybe the old me wouldn't have had a plan, but now I have it all figured out. And really, what an unforgettable final moment on SmackDown before I go back to Raw to take down Braun Breaker.
Is that so?
You said it yourself. If this went sideways, you'd send me on my way and I'd be Raw's problem. Well, judging by the shovel marks I left on Rikishi, I'd say we ventured into sideways territory.
Well, that may have been your plan, but you're not going anywhere.
What do you mean? There's the transfer window before SummerSlam.
There is, but you won't be in it. I've officially put you and Jey Uso on the protected list. You said it yourself, that actions have consequences. Well, you will deal with yours when you face Jey Uso at SummerSlam.
You can't do this!
I can. And by the way, since you took the fight out of the arena, your match at SummerSlam will be Falls Count Anywhere.
The U.S. title better be on the line.
I'm sure Jay won't have a problem with that as long as he gets his hands on you.
Fine. Then I'll see you at SummerSlam. I saw what Jey Uso said on social media. I'm not going to give him the chance to make good on his threats before our match.
If that means I won't have to deal with you for a few weeks, then sounds good to me.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE United States Championship.
The disgraced Archetype steps onto the SummerSlam stage. It's been several weeks since we last saw the former Archetype, and despite all of his recent actions, he somehow has a chance to capture championship gold here tonight.
Sometimes bad behavior gets rewarded. But if I were him, I wouldn't be worried about titles. I'd be more concerned with getting out of here in one piece after what he did to Jey Uso's father, Rikishi.
It's time for the Archetype to pay for their sins.
Jey Uso is here with payback on his mind.
Jey Uso is here for one thing tonight, and that's revenge for what was done to his father.
But you have to wonder if Jey Uso is too hyped up for this match. Revenge can be a strong motivator, but it can also lead to mistakes. And that's what his opponent is hoping for tonight.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Archetype! And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE United States Champion,
One of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment, here for the taking, the United States Championship. This match has it all. Family pride, revenge, a once proud superstar who's turned to the dark side. And oh yeah, the United States Championship is at stake.
You forgot to mention this is Falls Count Anywhere. With everything that's gone down between these two, this match could get wild.
I'd be shocked if it didn't turn into all chaos, Booker. But this is what SummerSlam is all about. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Looks like he's coming back in. Oh, that shovel hitting hard. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. This is bigger than the United States Championship. Jey Uso is fighting for his father here tonight.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Jey Uso searching under the ring for something.
It's a classic for a reason. The versatile and deadly Taylor. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
The champ being hammered away at. Finds the mark. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Setting them up.
Canadian Destroyer. I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
He's got him, getting ready.
Hang on, is that Rikishi's music?
The Hall of Famer is here for revenge.
Rikishi is in the ring.
He's getting involved here. Now the pin for the championship.
3, no. Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
He answers right back.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Nearly cut in half. This may be the challenger's moment.
Shoulders down. The champ kicks out at 2.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any other mere mortal, that would have been the end of the line.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
Just fighting it out on the arena stage, a lot can go wrong up there.
Oh, man. Big boot right to the cranium, dog.
Boom! Good night. What a knee. And staying with it, into the cover.
2 count. We got a new champion.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, and new WWE United States Champion, the Archetype. Jey Uso has been defeated, and we have a new United States Champion.
This man shouldn't be champion, let alone represent.
It's been a while. A lot's changed.
Yeah, for starters, I have this championship. Aren't you going to congratulate me?
No, I'm more concerned with your actions as of late.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. This all started at TBD when you disrespected me, the fans, NXT. Hell, you even took a golden opportunity away from Hector Flores. All so he could do your bidding? So you can go attack an innocent man in his home? And for what? That championship? Another shot at glory? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not worth it. Not even close.
Maybe if you ever won a championship, you'd understand.
Just stop. I'm trying to have a conversation with the real you. The guy I was friends with.
If you want to talk, let's start with getting me the hell off SmackDown so I can go after Braun.
The transfer window has passed. And even if I could do anything, I don't want this version of you on Raw. But it's not too late for you to change course. Yeah, you've done some messed up things, but the fans will forgive you. And after some time, the locker room would too. Just think about it, okay? You worked so hard to build a career outside of WWE. Do you want to throw that all away? I don't think so.
Congrats on the title win. You really got in Jay's head with everything you did, and it showed tonight. The plan was perfect.
I know you wanted to know more about what I was doing, but this just proves you need to trust me. I have it all.
So what's next?
Didn't I just say to trust me? You don't need to worry about every little detail. I'll let you know when I need you again.
Got it.
Please welcome the new United States Champion. The floor is open to questions. Robin Ray, we'll start with you.
Thanks. One of the hottest topics on my podcast has been your new attitude. Is it here to stay?
I thought you all would have come up with some better questions since the last time I did one of these, but I guess not. All I have to say is look at what I have sitting on the table with me. My so-called new attitude has brought me nothing but success. Despite everyone telling me I should be something else, this isn't temporary. This is who I am.
Okay, next up is Robert Inkin from Sports Coverage Daily.
I wanted to ask about what's next. Now that you've gotten past Jey Uso, what about a possible rematch with Braun Breaker?
Everyone knows this version of me would tear Braun Breaker apart. And that's exactly why the office is too scared to let me go back to Raw. They blocked me in the transfer window, and I'm sure they'll continue to protect their paper champion as long as they can. Until then, I have my own title to defend. One more of these, Saxton, and I'm done.
Okay, let's go with Marcus Brown, Wrestling Spectator.
Can you define your relationship with Hector Flores? Is he your tag partner? Your manager? Both?
Neither. I'm his mentor. That means sometimes he learns by teaming with me and other times from my corner. In return for that valuable experience, he does whatever I tell him to do. No questions asked. And speaking of, there will be no more questions asked by any of you. Next time, do better.
If it isn't our piece of crap United States champion.
Real professional, Road Dogg.
You want to talk about professional? Aren't you the one who went to a WWE Hall of Famer's house and assaulted him with a shovel? You're not professional. You're criminal.
And yet here I am, walking among the free. So, if I were you, I'd be more careful about what I said. Never know which WWE Hall of Famer I'll end up burying next.
I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I've been told I have to give you title defense matches, so let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's.
I asked if I could just text you matches. Unfortunately, they said no.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Still at the best in the ring and the rap game after all these years, here comes R-Truth.
Y'all know what time it is. This is what we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this. This is Wednesday. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I be skipping the jump in, leaving the competition. Make them disappear like your favorite magician. I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till the next gets softer. Most of the time you see me, I'm just being...
A man whose comeback came with a cost. The former archetype.
This man's return was celebrated, but you've got to wonder how the archetype's die-hard fans feel about this attitude.
He returned because he has unfinished business. His true fans should appreciate his willingness to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Years of history. The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back
Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight, this match is about the...
Oh, wait, perhaps a...
Ooh! Never mind.
Seriously? What was that?
Both arms trapped into the crucifix, shoulders down.
Quick kick out from R-Truth.
I think there's still a lot of work to do here.
Arm wringer in control. They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. Boom. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Well measured there.
Precision elbow strike. And he's able to avoid that offense.
Danger is constantly lurking in a no disqualification match. Interference has to be a concern for these superstars.
While it certainly can be a factor, I don't think it should be a concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is getting the win.
Big takedown right there. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. The reversal by R-Truth. Truth caught by surprise and enters back into the ring. Checking under the ring. What does R-Truth have in mind?
A ladder. Things are about to get high risk and very painful. The answer's with an enziguri crashing to the floor. Neck breaker. I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
What a display of strength here. Gets slammed down. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Oh, slammed down.
Has to find a way into this. slam. Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
This has definitely been a physical match, and we're seeing just how physical now.
Oh, slam down.
And he tosses him back in now. Look, Race taking flight.
Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Oh, a stiff kick.
It's a recipe for cracked ribs. My God! Did you hear that chair shot? R-Truth is getting picked apart right now.
And Truth needs to find an opening fast.
On the shoulders and a slam.
He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
There is the spear!
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. Tight spot for Truth here.
Go driver!
The champ might have put this one away.
Retains the title.
Here's your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, the Archetype.
The Archetype just tore through this match, focused, fearless, and without mercy.
Or remorse, Cole. That wasn't just a win. That was a warning to anyone who thought the Archetype was through.
Somehow you keep winning. Ugh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
And here's the man, The Miz, who is one of the most accomplished stars in the history of WWE.
Just one of the many reasons why he is the A-lister.
Without a doubt, this is the kind of match he's made for, with his incredible
The former hero returns with a whole new attitude.
You can see this new attitude right there in his walk. No hesitation, no pandering, no performance. Just a cold, focused march to the ring.
It's like he's already decided how this night is going to end. The question is only how dirty.
Introducing the challenger, residing in Hollywood, California.
One of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment, here for the taking, the United States Championship.
The only way to win is by knockout, TKO, or submission. A unique fight here at the Underground. The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back
Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight, this match is about the future. The United States Champion isn't focused on how he won it. He's focused on keeping it.
As much as I want to, I can't argue with that, Corey.
3 big knees to the hamstring.
Just going all out with every blow.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Into the ring again now. Miz is on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
That could have been an absolute disaster.
Lucky for them, they got all of it into the barricade.
Good luck catching your breath after that.
He just saved himself there.
Oh, he flips that around.
With the greatest of ease.
I don't know why on earth you would risk that at this point in the match.
Looks like things are heading our way.
Stand in front of me, dog. This is a new suit.
Stiff elbow will break that up. Firm control.
The Miz at the complete mercy of his opponent.
Yeah, Miz is having trouble fighting back.
A knockout or submission is the only way for this one to end. Which one of those do you want to focus on?
I don't think you want to pigeonhole yourself like that. In an underground match, your best bet is to seize any opportunity that arises. There won't be many, so you really have to act fast.
Oh, grabbing the bump. Good now, man.
And now heading back inside the ring. Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
How much more of this can he take before he says enough?
Hit full force with the title. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh, what impact!
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Oh, with authority.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Oh, able to get that elbow into the gut, man.
Smacked in the face with a kick.
You can see the dismay on the face of the Miz.
And Miz is looking for a solution. And responds with a counter of their own. Whacked with a knee to the face.
And delivered out of the ring. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here. Miz from behind, hooked up.
Goal crushing finale.
We might see a new champion crowned.
Spear! The champ firing their best shot to retain their title.
Great counter by the Miz. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
managing to evade a precarious position there. Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
He's taking things outside now. They're tearing the house down tonight.
And they're not done yet. Championship title in hand. Not planning to just admire the craftsmanship.
Here goes the DDT.
Mispredicted that.
Boom! Thanks for coming.
Oh, no. That was a rough fall to the ground.
Exiting the ring.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
What on earth is he planning on doing with that?
Oh, a spear! The champ might have ended this.
With that knee. And Miz now finding himself on the wrong side of momentum.
Miz has to trust his instincts at this point.
The champion returns. Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, the Archetype.
From the opening bell, he just didn't compete.
I'm sure your lackey will bail you out again in this one.
The following contest.
This is all for the highly decorated.
Oh, man. Starting things off with some white hot fire. Brilliant.
Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here. Yeah, this is going to be a battle. Mounting their...
Counters to gain the advantage. And knew what was coming there.
Shinsuke Nakamura needs to figure out a solution. Nakamura having a tough time here. Tossed by the neck.
Full velocity, roundhouse, baby.
And a stomp to the gut.
Just like that, Shinsuke evades.
Whoa, just floating through the air.
Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
The ref didn't even get to two.
From the Kinshasa! Good call.
And that is exactly how a champion retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion,
My skin is crawling. Let's make this quick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the challenger.
One of the most prestigious titles in all of...
Oh, baby. The heat is on. Jab, jab, jab.
Okay, they got it out of their system. Caught up by a long shot. This is going to be each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Just emptying everything they've got now.
Clothesline.
Connecting with the crossbody.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way. Taking a bit of damage, but he shouldn't worry.
Incredible springboard right there.
Delivers the crossbody. Given the no disqualification modifier on this match, Corey, what kind of tactics should you expect to see here? Ruthless tactics, Cole. Now is the time for these superstars to unleash their pent-up aggression. Perfect execution by the champion. They're about to put it away. 2. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still WWE
I'm feeling a loss here. Fingers crossed.
Get me a better match, or I'm gonna go get my shovel.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
The monster of MFT is here, J.C. Mateo. Looking to take anyone in his path on a painful tour of the islands.
And J.C. Mateo has really been all action since being brought into WWE by Solo Sikoa, perhaps the most trusted soldier of Solo's MFT army.
Well, you look at this guy's pedigree, and you know he's legit. From his amateur wrestling career to taking Mexico and...
It's a man who continues to show us his skill. "45 years of history behind that. The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back
Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight,
But wait, did you see that display of disrespect?
Yeah, man. You can't expect everyone to be your friend.
Well, being respectful is another story altogether.
And into the collar and elbow.
Into a side headlock here.
Getting out nicely to transition into a waist lock. Boom.
slips out of the hole and applies a rear waist lock.
Quick pin, championship on the line. And the champ breaks the count at 2.
Quite the pin attempt this early on.
Finally
the rug out from under him.
Oh, and he builds off the attack. Beautiful sweep takedown.
Got out of the way of that one.
What a sweep.
Boom! Mateo out of there in a hurry.
Swept off their feet. What a move. And Mateo is brought to a disadvantage now.
Mateo now just trying to survive.
Timely reversal on JC. Fire a shot like that to completely immobilize your opponent. That's how you take an opponent down.
Oof! And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Bam! Super kick!
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Here we go. That's how we for the cover. The reigning and defending.
The champion retains. Here is your winner, and still.
You better be ready for this next title defense. I've got someone lined up who's not the biggest fan of your work. This one's going to be personal.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for...
It's the United States champion looking to continue dominance. Jimmy Uso is here to settle a personal vendetta.
Just when the Archetype thought they had moved past this rivalry, they have to face the consequences of their actions yet again.
You ain't gonna just get away with assaulting someone's father that easy. The champ might be in trouble here tonight, facing a fired-up Jimmy Uso who's looking to settle a score.
One of the most prestigious titles in all of sports.
The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but then it turns out to be someone who's got a major axe to grind. Good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former Archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives him the slight edge here against Jimmy Uso.
Launched into a roundhouse kick. Oh, setting them up.
Flipping pile driver, spiked.
And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment. Got flipped upside down there. Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Jimmy Uso's going to have to endure this punishment.
Oh, that headbutt.
Jimmy Uso is hoping the element of surprise will allow him to get some revenge on behalf of his family here tonight.
Sweeps the leg.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet.
Oh, right into a counter.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Caught with the elbow.
face buster. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Sends and kicks in the corner. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
He's giving this match all he's got right now.
And you can see it in his eyes. He's snapped. He's off that leash now.
Enziguri to the floor. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Ooh.
Ooh, Jimmy manages to counter.
Now Jimmy's looking for some momentum.
This could be the moment he was waiting for. He's heading back to the ring.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Steel right in half.
Jimmy Uso is pushing himself beyond his limits. This is going to pay dividend. Uso.
Nobody's there. That just looked awful. That's why I never took those kind of risks, man.
Thinking of going high risk here.
Stalking from above.
Leg sweep from the outside. Very clever.
The U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Main event Jey Uso is in the house.
The champion better keep his eye on the ball here.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
And the champ has no idea.
Jimmy with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
You think? You straight up blew it! We've been over this 100 times. What's your job when you're out there in my corner?
Do whatever it takes to make sure you win.
Yeah. And instead, you failed to warn me that Jimmy had recovered. And then, you did nothing while he hit me with my belt. You cost me the match, and my United States title.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky you have a chance to make up for it. Aldis has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event. This is your opportunity to prove your worth.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change, one way or the other.
It's the fallen hero and his partner, who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 434 pounds, the Archetype and Hector Flores.
The Archetype and Hector Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from the US title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy and main event Jay, the Usos.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The Archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos, turmoil, bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Turn it around with a reversal. Gets driven into the corner. A quick reversal by Jay.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Jimmy gets intercepted. Slingshot themselves through the ropes into a clothesline.
Turns it around. Sole of foot meets the start.
Fist surf.
Lift off.
He's able to dodge that one.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Boom. Kick and an uppercut. Clothesline. Sharp chop. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Impact. Hard to breathe after that.
Good old-fashioned punch to the jaw.
Taken down by the neck.
And he turned it around.
Firm control.
Big boot. And the Usos' confidence got a bit shaken there.
Now is the time for him to prove just how tough he truly is, especially if he wants to do more than just survive the steel cage.
Starting to scale the cage wall. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Vicious clothesline.
Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him.
Oh, this isn't pretty. And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Climbing, headed for the top of the cage.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Having a seat at the very top of the steel cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's nearly 20 feet in the air.
I don't think he's going to be up there long.
He's going to ascend the cage. Both superstars battling on the top part of the steel cage.
It's a long way down if anything goes wrong here.
He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
He's so close, he can taste it just a little further. Flores with some agility.
Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
It's never easy climbing the cage like this.
Dodges out of the way.
Powerbomb.
robe.
He saw that one coming.
He's got him caught. Big clothesline. Oh, my God.
Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Bam. Super kick. And now going to start the climb up the cage. Bottom rope moonsault on the mark.
Balancing on the top rope here.
Maintaining balance.
How's this going to end?
Oh, that's deep arm drag.
And Jay took a solid hit that time.
Reaching this point in the steel cage, everything's all starting to come to a head now.
He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Taking his shot, looking to exit the cage now. Countered with a backdrop.
He's looking to climb the steel cage now.
Devastating elbow strike. What a super kick right there.
Flores isn't looking good as he stirs back up.
Flores with some agility. Super kick! And he does not care about appearances. He wants to walk out of this cage via the front door and nowhere else.
Cuts the attack off.
Showing no sign of respect for his opponent. Bam! Down he goes.
Choosing to climb up the wall of the cage here.
Jimmy with the...
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Takedown. And now punches once.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb.
Making a move on the cage wall here.
Broke out with a fist to the face.
What's Flores inventing here?
Sitting precariously on top of the cage now. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
He's trying to get over. He knows victory is right there, man.
Starting to ascend the steel cage.
Can't go for the crash landing.
He's trying again. Making sure this crowd knows the kind of world-class athlete they're in presence of.
Brainbuster! I'm not liking Jey Uso's odds here.
These superstars just laying it all on the line. You can tell how bad they want it. You can feel that.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
He finally made it to the top of the steel cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Oh, this is the hard part now. He better know what he's doing.
Flores with good timing on the reversal. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Making his way out. His nerves might be getting the best of him.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. After your flop of a comeback match, you wasted precious time toiling away at the Performance Center and then on the Indies. And when you finally realized your mistake, it was too late. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Bronze finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
Understood.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
I am on board, Hector. But first, a lot has to change.
I know I can do better. And I will.
No, it's not you that needs to change. It's me.
What do you mean?
Let's be real. I've lost my way since I came back. At first, I was on the right path, putting in work with you at the PC, then out on the indies. But when Adam Pearce said I was headed to NXT, something snapped. Ever since then, I've done nothing but drag you down with me. Attacking Tozawa, then Rikishi. It's been one terrible thing after another. But despite all that, you've been loyal since day one. So, you're either just as terrible as me, or you're a really good friend. Which is it?
Maybe a little of both. You didn't force me to do anything. But I'm relieved to hear you say that. We crossed the line. Several times. I guess I thought I could shortcut my way back to WWE. That I could make up time and regain everything I lost when I was let go. And when you came along, someone I looked up to, I just forgot who I was.
Well, then there's just two things we need to do.
What's that?
Apologize to a lot of people, and then go win those WWE Tag Team Championships.
Hell yeah.
Next up, Hector Flores and the Archetype here to announce their plans in the SmackDown Tag Team Division.
Spoilers, Byron. Jeez.
Right? You know I came back focused on one thing. The WWE Championship. That's still my goal, but Hector and I are about to take the best damn detour.
Detour? Seriously? The WWE Tag Team Championships aren't some side quest. They are main path. It should be the champions holding a press conference, not you two. This is a waste of time and an insult to the WWE Universe. You beat one team one time. You don't deserve a championship match.
You're right.
I'm sorry, what?
I said you're right. We beat the Usos in a match that could have gone either way. Do we deserve a title match with the New Day? Maybe not. But we do have one. So what we are going to do is prove to you, Kofi, and the WWE Universe that we deserve to be right where we are. By earning it.
Let's talk about what you and your side piece have actually earned.
Side piece?
These criminals were conspiring to assault Rikishi in his own house 5 minutes ago, and now you're rolling out the red carpet and clapping like a bunch of seals? Not us, though. The New Day sees through all of this.
That's why we're doing a press conference, Xavier. To apologize. I got so obsessed with winning a championship that I lost sight of what's really important.
Just like you and Kofi did when you turned your backs on Big E.
Don't mention that name.
Enough, Xavier. You have from now until next week on SmackDown to finish all your complaining. Because that's when Hector and me win your WWE Tag Team Championships.
If you even make it there.
All right, let's give a hand to the challengers and one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods.
Jacob?
You got a lot of guts walking through here without your punk-ass little partner.
I've been meaning to talk to you.
We past talking, Oos. You think you're gonna run up on my Uncle Rikishi in his house with a shovel and not end up with your wig split open? Nah. My cousins may have let you take a powder, but I'll light you up right now.
Fatu. I'm sorry.
You? Huh? The hell you mean?
I mean, I was so focused on getting back to Braun and Heyman that I forgot what kind of man I am.
You assaulted my uncle. You cheated my cousins. The first day you walked back in here, you looked me in my eye and told me my Intercontinental title don't mean nothing.
No. It means everything in the world. To you. That's what the WWE Championship means to me. So the only issue we have is in your head. Hey, Roxanne. You haven't seen Hector around, have you?
Afraid not. But I try not to pay attention to the locals, so I could have missed him.
You ever get tired of being this way, Roxanne?
No. Why did you? After what you did to Rikishi, people see the real you.
I'm not hiding anything, Roxanne. I made mistakes, and I'm trying.
What mistake was that? Winning the United States Championship?
Your pep talks could really use...
If you listened, you wouldn't need one. Next time life offers you a choice between the...
Nick, you wanted to talk?
Yes, I saw that press conference, and Xavier Woods wasn't exactly wrong. After all you've done, this new leaf you've turned over seems questionable.
What I said in the press conference is true. I screwed up. I regret it. And I owe a lot of people apologies, including you. But those are just words. What you should judge are my actions.
You definitely sound more like the archetype I remember. And yes, your actions will define you. But there are a fair number of people in the locker room who won't forget what you've done.
I appreciate the heads up, but I know what I'm in for.
And your partner, Hector Flores? Is he ready for that kind of heat?
He can handle it.
I was honestly surprised you dipped your foot in the tag division at all, with your focus on getting back to Braun.
If we win tonight, Hector and I will carry those titles with pride. But when Royal Rumble time rolls around...
You want in, and if you win, you'll be heading over to Mr. Pierce's domain. I understand.
I agree. By the way, have you seen Hector? He wasn't here when I got to the building.
Not yet. Ask around the locker room. You don't have long before doors open.
And here comes the archetype, looking to add another accomplishment to his already impressive list with the WWE Tag Team.
Where's his partner, Cole? Where's Hector Flores?
If he's walking into this match alone, this could be a very short night for the New Day.
And they know it too. Look at the faces on Kofi and Xavier. You have to wonder if they had something to do with this.
I don't think the archetype cares one way or another. He's ready to go alone. I guess we have a handicap match.
How can you have a match for the tag team titles without a tag team? This is ludicrous.
You can't fault the archetype's bravery, but Wade is right. We're having a tag team title match with only one team.
What if he manages to beat the New Day? That would be a historic victory.
Virtually impossible. The New Day is without a doubt one of the finest tag teams in history. If Hector Flores does not show up, the archetype is going to need a miracle. He's not going to let this match end this early.
Taking head over heels.
Bang! A bit of MMA with that roundhouse.
And he retaliates.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. And a stomp to the gut.
The New Day's WWE Tag Team title defense became a handicap match when the archetype's partner, Hector Flores, never came through the curtain. Counters!
Xavier managing to find some of that needed breathing room. Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turning it around.
And able to beat Woods to the punch.
Launching off the rope with accuracy.
Xavier Woods falling victim to an onrush now.
And yeah, man, somehow Woods needs to turn the tide.
Gets answered with a stiff knee. Look out!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Missing big there. Might have got a bit tangled in the ropes.
Didn't have it lined up. He's now paying for it. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Oh, he cuts it off. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
Oh, my! Some quick thinking from him right there.
Oh, lands the kick.
Arm reversal.
Firm control.
eating the soul of the boot. Kick.
Boom. And Xavier Woods reverses.
Thought back with that knee right to the face. Ooh. Pow.
And he saw Kofi coming. Brutal face buster. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Boom, DDT. The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Yeah, Kingston with a very efficient form of offense.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
Oh! Oh!
Misses the target.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Crushing dollar stop.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Oh, man. Face buster. No, square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
And Kofi just forcibly sent to the outside.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Placed against the turnbuckles. What a way to get out of that one. Just like that, sent out of the ring. And heading up top. Soaring. You gotta be kidding me.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you, it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Woods finds an opening. Look out! Somersault plancha!
Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time. There it is, the spear! Are we about to see a title change here?
And there's the win! Huge win here tonight!
Here is your winner, and new WWE Tag Team Champion, the Archetype!
And what did I tell you? The Archetype beat the odds, and now we have a new WWE Tag Team Champion.
That was a fluke, Booker. You just said it yourself. Tag...
Are you kidding me? You're letting the New Day retain the titles!
I understand your frustration. I do. But in this instance, the rules are absolutely clear.
Then you should change the damn rules!
Well, Paul Levesque disagrees with you. Sorry your partner couldn't be bothered to show up for the biggest match of his life.
I was stuck in a locker room.
I'd be nervous if I was facing us too. But getting a case of performance anxiety is still a forfeit.
It wasn't a damn forfeit! I beat you!
In a handicap match, not the tag team match that was signed. I'm sorry, gentlemen. My hands are tied. The New Day retain the titles.
Classic Dusty finish.
You're really gonna let them get away with this? It's obvious they locked me in there so this would happen.
Zip it, Bastardo El Mago. We were in the New Day tour bus with 12 to 14 of our closest friends before the match. Our alibi is ironclad.
Forget it, Hector. It's not worth it.
You're right. We do our talking in the ring. Give us a rematch.
I don't think there's going to be a rematch.
Why not?
Hector, I'm really proud of the work that we've put into this team and how far we've come, but you know my focus is on the WWE Championship. And you're ready to be a superstar on your own. There's not going to be a rematch because it's time we go our separate ways.
Oh my God! He just threw you through the barbershop window! That was amazing!
Xavier, take the win, along with your belts, back to Kofi. I've got a show to run and 2 new single superstars to book. Come find me when you're ready for your first match.
Hey, heard you were looking for me?
My dad told me what you did, apologizing to him face to face.
He deserved the apology. So do you and Jimmy.
Saying sorry, don't take back what you did.
Nope. And I don't expect an invitation to the next Bloodline family cookout. But I mean what I said.
Damn, I think you do. All right, it's all good, Oos. For now, we end up across the ring from each other, you still got a book of receipts coming your way.
I'd expect nothing less.
I do know one person who's definitely looking to put his hands on you. My cousin Jacob doesn't like you very much.
Yeah, I've gotten that impression. First champion I've ever set off by telling him I didn't want to take his title.
Batu is not an enemy you want. I'd put some eyes in the back of my head if I was you, Oos.
Always. Thanks, Jay. You all right? I know you had your eyes on those tag titles.
Nah, I get it. I really do. You gotta keep your eye on the prize.
We both do. You're back in the bigs. It's not time for you to share the spotlight. It's time for you to steal every show you're on.
You're right. Absolutely. What you did in there with Aldis is give me an opportunity. And I'm gonna take it.
Pretty soon, everyone on SmackDown is going to know what I have all along. Hector Flores is a name people are going to remember. I get the impression you think walking away from the tag team scene is a bad idea.
I do think that a bird in the hand is sometimes worth 2 in the bush. You and Hector had a real chance at beating the New Day in a rematch.
It's been 6 months since I lost to Braun. If I'm going to get back to him and Heyman, I need to get going on my road to WrestleMania.
It might be a bit early for WrestleMania talk, but if you want to move up the card, there's no time like the present.
I like the sound of that. What are you thinking?
This one will really sell some tickets.
That doesn't quite align with my current goals. What else do you have? Right match, wrong timing. Can we...
Back at WWE, back for glory, the Archetype. Mello has arrived.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes is a dynamic and exciting superstar to watch. The bell rings for this 2 out of 3 falls match. First superstar to gain 2 falls in this match is the winner.
A lot of strategy in this type of match, and I know for a fact that both these competitors know that. This should be interesting.
Perhaps showing their cards a bit too early in this match.
Avoiding that attack certainly made their opponent look a bit foolish.
A bit of a miscalculation there.
I'll say, now basically starting the match worse for wear. Ooh!
Big stomp. And now with complete control of a fallen opponent, a vicious series of stomps into the hammerlock. And cranking at the other arm now. This is agonizing. Massive miscalculation on that one. Bam! Down he goes.
2 out of 3 falls matches are, obviously, all about strategy. But they can sometimes be about asserting dominance.
Which is a fine strategy in and of itself.
Look at it catch him off guard. Gets the shoulder up too soon.
Quick evasion from him there.
Slingshot themselves through the ropes.
And misses on the springboard.
And saw what was coming there.
He's got him in his grasp. Brutal knee right to the face. Debilitating attack on the leg. Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
But this is not his first rodeo. He knows this is only the beginning.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Amazing display of leg strength.
Connects off the springboard.
And into the count.
And still managing to kick out at only 1.
Grabs a hold of Hayes. Boom! Knee right to the face.
A continuous attack on Hayes.
Carmelo has to find an opening and respond. Uncorks a thunderous chop. Springs to the second, no third rope.
Stopped cold with a fist right in the face.
And Carmelo gets stifled.
Big time cutter. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? The tiebreaker.
He's realizing there's an opportunity here. The springboard attack fails to land.
Big time cutter.
Cover. 2. Oh, got the shoulder up. I can't believe this match is going to continue.
How in the world is he still holding on?
Drop kick on target.
Getting your mind back into this is one thing, but getting your body back into it is another.
Slipping out of the way there.
Cover. 2. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible. Hayes was waiting for that.
A reversal. He saw.
Down the line with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Does he get it here? He gets it. He scores the fall.
Good reflexes from him there.
Counter. Right when it was needed. Oh, spear!
Bad spot for Hayes.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all. Carmelo won't come back from that.
And right into the cover.
2. Picking up the victory as his opponent stares up at the lights. Here is your winner, the Archetype.
The SmackDown audience is going to love this one.